understand both sides too, cause like a part of it, like the Bengals just restructured his deal for him to get paid more money around that time. It just so happened he outplayed his current contract that he just re-up. For the Bengals part, it's like, hey, I restructure your contract for you to get more money originally. Now we just asking you to play out the rest of your contract. I 100% understand Trey too, but from the organizational standpoint, you're like, hey, if I restructure your contract based off of your abilities and what you done gave me 35 sacks last 2 years, I mean, shoot, we can't just keep tearing up contracts and giving you new ones. Like, at a certain point, we're going to have to play it out to the certain extent where your guaranteed money is no longer guaranteed. So then we can restructure.
I want to know if you guys can think of any realistic trade destinations for Trey Hendrickson. I have a few ideas. I want you guys to let me know what you think. I think that they can always add pass rush depth with the Ravens.
No.
They're already OP as hell, but
No money for him.
Yeah, no money for
The
him.
fit.
Yeah.
The fit would be nice though, but he's a divisional rival as well.
Okay, so what about a young defense who needs veteran leadership and sacks? Bears.
That wouldn't be bad.
That could work.
It could.
That could work. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing them in Chicago going crazy.
Yeah, that'd be nice. They defense is all. They secondary is pretty solid as well. So
That could help the pass rush get to that level.
Yeah.
Do you think improving their D-line could swing the Seahawks in the NFC West?
Oh, man. Would it?
Man, yeah.
Him, DeMarcus Lawrence.
Shit. Well, what DeMarcus Lawrence are we getting?
Shit, it don't matter, shoot. You got Trey Hendrickson on
Trey
one side,
Hendrickson over
shoot.
there.
That's a lot of attention, a lot of eyes, a lot of hair.
I hear.
Do you think he could boost a playoff level defense that lacks a consistent edge in the Jaguars?
Playoff level defense.
A few years ago, weren't they like a top level defense?
You talking about Saxonville? That was damn near 10 years ago, brother.
Alright, we're gonna cut that.
Lord.
Do you think he can improve the defense of the Jaguars?
100%. He'll be the best pass
yeah.
rusher the moment he step foot.
It would be a nice tandem between him and Allen Hines. Or actually, where would he be able to fit? Because they still got Walker's been developing too.
Sure, you move off somebody for him. Sure, that's the sack leader.
Facts.
So make somebody rotational.
And then last but not least, the rich always get richer. What you think about him opposite of Chris Jones?
They ain't got the money for that.
Yeah, they just signed Karlaftis.
Yeah, they just signed Karlaftis.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be scary. That would be. They might actually win the Super Bowl.
Well, their defense is already elite. So.
Yeah, true.
You guys have any better ideas?
Yeah, the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's what I was thinking.
Sure, did y'all not see what just happened last night? I mean, 14 points. The Washington Commanders scored 14 points on 7 plays. 106 yards. That's 17 yards a carry.
Well, you know what Washington did against the Bengals?
What?
The Commanders took command.
Nah, that was like, I mean, if anybody was more happier last night from that performance, it was Trey Hendrickson and his agents. I mean, that defense was atrocious. They couldn't stop anything. I mean, the moment Jaden Daniels went out there, it was big run after big run. And then Jaden Daniels, I mean, shoot, Jordan Battle.
Lord.
I want to keep my comments PG, but Jordan Battle trying to pack up that locker, son. It's time to go. You can't. Hey, I promise. If you can't tackle in the NFL, especially when you have the opportunity to hit a quarterback, and Charles, you know this from being a football player yourself, them opportunities come real slim, especially when they don't slide. Yeah. And Jordan Battle had the cleanest shot he will ever have in his life to clean Jaden Daniels up, and I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did.
That was terrible.
Trey Hendrickson made him some money last night. The Bengals is in desperate need of some type of defense. Even though they had him last year, they wasn't too productive with him, of course. Yeah. But I mean, 35 sacks the combined last 2 years. I mean, Trey Hendrickson is the defense. That's true. Yeah. You just drafted Shamar Stewart, finally paid him. I mean, just see what you have with Shamar Stewart on one side and Hendrickson on the other. I mean, the contract's not going to be bad. Yeah. Like, as long as he ain't asking for no $40 million, he's already in his 30s. He just got paid last year. I mean, let's be serious. Like,
I don't even understand why they're so hesitant on signing him back. If he was just a sack leader, like, I don't get it.
Because they cheap. That's the franchise identity.
I mean, but he just raised it. I mean, he was on some stuff. I understand both sides, too, because, like, a part of it, like, the Bengals just restructured his deal for him to get paid more money around that time. It just so happened he outplayed his current contract that he just read up, and now he won his money. So that's why I'm like, for the Bengals part, it's like, hey, I restructured your contract for you to get more money originally when you asked for it, and we did it. Now we just asking you to play out the rest of your contract. And shoot, football is a bang sport. Nothing is guaranteed. So I 100% understand Trey too. But from the organizational standpoint, you're like, hey, if I restructure your contract based off of your abilities and what you done gave me, 35 sacks last 2 years, I mean, shoot, I expect you to. We can't just keep tearing up contracts and give you new ones. Like, at a certain point, we're going to have to play it out to the certain extent where your guaranteed money is no longer guaranteed. So then we can restructure. But
you guys have any other ideas outside of the Bengals?
I mean, just for being different, just for the sake of being different, I was thinking of the Patriots. Like, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad move for him being part of that organization. But if I have to be completely honest, like, it's two people after this past preseason that made them some serious money. It's Micah Parsons and it's Trey Hendrickson. Because if those teams end up playing without those brothers, it's going to be a long season for that team, a long season for that defense, and a head-scratchingly long season for the coaching staff. So both organizations. The Bengals defense is terrible. And that was what we noticed last year. There's a stat that they ended up losing. They had a 4-4 record when their team scored minimum 30 points. Think about that. You drop 30 points per game in the NFL, and you're damn near one of the greatest offenses of all time. They dropped 30 points on 8 occasions and only won half of those battles.
That's insane.
That is terrible.
You're not supposed to win 4.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, even with the sack leader, it wasn't enough to get you to the postseason, despite having a triple crown winner in Jamar Chase and the passing leader in Joe Burrow. Now you're in a position where the defense is even more depleted. You just lost your long-term defensive coordinator in Lou. Yeah, in Lou. So it's like, if you want to have any semblance of instilling a culture of dominance, then you might want to keep the most dominant player on your defensive side of the ball. If they can't do that, then you really are doubling down on the fact that it's offense or bust with them. They already paid T, Jamar, Joe. You might as well do the same thing with Trey. And to your point, they did restructure the deal, but I mean, it's what have you done for me lately? And lately, he's been
balling.
Trey.
Truthfully, yeah. I see him just staying in Cincinnati. I don't really think they're going to come up off him, especially after what we've seen last night. Yeah, if the Bengals know what's good for him, they will sign Trey Hendrickson back. And that would be the smartest thing to do. Go ahead and pay that man that money and just let it be a done deal, man, because without him, y'all defense is going to get terrorized. Y'all are going to be in shootouts, literally. Y'all already were, but it's going to be even worse if y'all don't sign him back. So I think they should sign him back. I think he's going to be back with the Bengals for sure. I think that's a realistic option.
For Zach Taylor's sake, he better.